taking on the Nets. For Minnesota, they're playing with terrific focus. Their hard work from the summer is paying off with a quick start right out of the gate. Nets Timberwolves is next, right after this. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, I'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Clutch in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon, and it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Now Porter, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Thomas passes to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Gobert with a screen for MP. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn, hands it from downtown. Clutch has got 6.
Got a contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And a wide open look for Porter. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Demon. They set the pick. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
Good on the shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Demon. Shot to stop the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
MP from deep three-point land. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Porter. And the three ball is good. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
And here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Demon. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. MP with it. You saw him go on a scoring.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Nets trail by 12. Outside, Porter. Launches a three. Sinks the triple. Porter's got his third basket of the night. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. MP fires from way outside. And another three for Minnesota.
Coming right back. MP with a huge three.
It's Thomas on the wing. Outside, Porter. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 12. MP way outside. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
MP, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Demon, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Demon's got 7.
Matching baskets from the perimeter,
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Demon. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Porter, no luck.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Edwards finds MP. Back to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Nets trail by 15. Driving inside. And it's Demon missing.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And finished off by McDaniel.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Demon. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3 and D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others, and I think the most is both very smart and very tough.
Miller's checked in for McDaniels. Johnson, that's for 2, and again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Great open look there. Porter's got 12.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And Clutch pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 20. Reed kicks to MP. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And here's MP for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside Thomas. Johnson against MP. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
These coaches just love that assist from Thomas. They know Cam can be a good passer.
MP from deep three-point land. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Johnson missing again.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Clutch, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Johnson. His last outing, 16 points for him. Miller against Porter. Back to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
2 seconds separating the shot clock in game. MP from deep three-point land. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Thomas gets a wide open look, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his second basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Minnesota leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. Got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Some changes here. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Here we go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Clutch. He's got 34. Fader on the way, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Clutch has got 36.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Porter looking it over. Trying to end the drought. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Pass to Williams. Right side, Porter. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Minnesota.
Randall with a screen for MP. Pulls up, high post. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Demon, no good on the 3. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back over to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And there's the bucket from MP.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
And Clowney can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. MP kicks to Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
McDaniels passes to Gobert.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Pass to Porter. To end the run. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Took him no time at all on that one. Clutch has got 42 in the game.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Burnett shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Demon, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Thomas checked in for Zaire Williams. Minnesota also with the sub. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. Here's Reid. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Brooklyn. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
MP, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 44. Pass to Clowney. Porter in the corner. Off target with his 3. It's been all Timberwolves. To the inside. Here's Kimmy, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Thomas outside. MP grabs the miss. Clutch has got his 6th rebound on the night. Clowney pulls it in. On the wing, Porter. McDaniels defending. Here's Demon. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, right now for Minnesota, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Nets.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Clutch in at the point guard.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Here's Clutch with the drive, and MP throws it down hard.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Right wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Demon missing. The Timberwolves shooting a scorching 68.
Whoa! Gracious. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Porter outside. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Demon, that's good.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Here's Clutch. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Thomas has it in the corner. No good with the triple. And so MV will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Demon. Rebound, Minnesota.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's Demon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And White connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it.
Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love the edge Thomas plays with. March
again, what an avalanche!
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Timmy. For Brooklyn, they have shot just one free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordy Fernandez.
Yeah.
And again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all-time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Minnesota's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And there's the drive. Good on the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. They set the pick to halt the run, and there it is for him. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, one of the best-looking jumpers in the game, courtesy of Michael Porter Jr.
And here's MP. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
From the arc. Good, another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple. And the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Timmy in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. The 3 from MP. And good. He hits it again.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
The 3 from MP. And, yep, another basket.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Here's Demon. Pass to Thomas. The tray. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got rebound number 7 for him tonight. This one for 3. Timmy grabs the miss. Timmy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nice move. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
The 3 from MP. Drills the 3-pointer.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Here's Demon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP outside. And another one falls. Amazing.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. There's Thomas with the three.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Fades. Good. He hits again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And MP now has one of the all-time records in sports history, passing Wilt's 100 mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy.
Come on, always Frank. Here we go. All right. MP, you just scored the most points in a game in league history. Where do you go mentally to be able to perform so historically well, I guess? Yes.
Wow, Frank. Somewhere an angel just got their wings. Listen, my mindset's the same every single game. I want to dominate. Most nights, I do that. But every once in a while, I make history too.
Okay, so what makes the difference between regular, everyday domination and historical domination?
Whoa, Frank. I don't know, man. I don't. If I could tell you that, I'd bottle it up and take a little bit out every day. That's the beauty of this sport. I guess you just never know what'll happen. But one more thing. You know, for the memes, Frank.
Yeah, it has the number of points you just scored in the game that we just saw.
Yeah,
well, thank you, MP. Really.
MP, I have a question.
MP, I have one about that.
Hey, I just texted MP. 80-point game is crazy. I'm about to start calling you Lil Kobe. Hey, congrats, my man. Shout out MP.
So make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah,